Hello, everybody, and welcome to our new segment called In Case You Missed It. This is where we have a quick overview of the biggest news stories of the week, where we go through some of the biggest stories that we've had throughout the week. And just in case you missed some of our streams, here's a quick little catch up. Following the international break, Andy Robertson suffered a shoulder injury, which has kept him out for quite a while, which has now also led to surgery, meaning he's going to be out for up to 10 weeks. And with that surgery now comes the option of having Kostas Tsimikas as our left back, or possibly looking into a left centre back in January to alleviate this issue, or possibly a new left back altogether. Andy Robertson is turning 30 next March, so it may be time to move on. As much as Liverpool fans hate to say that, me, myself included, as I love Andy Robertson, he's getting to the age now where it might be time to start looking and investing in some younger talent there. And speaking of younger talent, Bayern Munich have been noted as saying that Alphonso Davies, their left back from Canada, seems to be available for purchase. The all-star left back that he is, you'd think that he'd be going for quite a large price tag, but no, so far everything has been viewed as about £40 million, which for a player of his caliber, at his level and his skill, that's a serious discount on what could be a fantastic opportunity for a team like Liverpool, who will be in the market for a left back or a left centre back in the coming next couple of windows. It's a prime opportunity for us to jump on somebody that's already a world-class, rapid, pacey left back.
If you're enjoying this video, don't forget to throw a like on the video. Make sure that you like, subscribe, bell notification turned on to never miss an LFC transfer room video. We go live at 7:30 every day. We do watch-alongs and we do post-match reactions. So make sure that you never miss out on one of our videos. Now back to the video.
During the week, Liverpool faced off against Toulouse in their Europa League group stage match, in which they dominated the opposition and put 5 goals past them, with goals from Diogo Jota, Darwin Núñez, Wataru Endo with his first goal for Liverpool in a major competition, Ryan Gravenberch and Mo Salah all getting on the score sheet. It was a fantastically dominant display by Liverpool. While Toulouse did get their own goal, there was never any doubt in this game of how this game was going to go. It was a fantastic scoring opportunity for all of our team. It was a great win to get us well clear into first position in the Europa League group stage, to avoid that round of 32 that will be coming for any of the teams that finish second, or any of the teams that fall out of the Champions League spots. We're only 24 months removed, or just over a season removed, from Liverpool competing for a quadruple, where we played all 63 games, thereabouts, of a particular footballing season, before our little bit of a drop-off and blip last season. Does anybody think that could be replicated? Dominic Szoboszlai does. When asked about what he was aiming for this season, Dominic Szoboszlai said he wants to win everything. He wants to win Europa League, he wants to win Carabao Cup, he wants to win the FA Cup, and he wants to win the Premier League. He was quoted as saying, if you're not aiming for that, you shouldn't be here, essentially. And that's the kind of attitude that I like from our midfielders, and especially a brand new signing that has just come into us. It's a fantastic attitude to have. And as things stand at the moment, I would argue that we're favourites to win the Europa League. We're currently in a title race as it is at the moment, even though it's only game week 10. And we would also be odds-on favourites, along with the other top Premier League teams, to win both the Carabao Cup and the FA Cup. So realistically, he's not wrong. I can see us winning multiple major trophies this season. Earlier today, we found out that Liss Diaz's parents were kidnapped by criminals over in Colombia, and unfortunately, neither of them have been released. His mother was actually released very recently, but unfortunately, his father is still kept captive at the moment, and the Colombian police are currently asking for any information in relation to this release, as they look to be possibly trying to extort money out of Liss Diaz. Similar situations have happened with Canelo Alvarez, the boxer, in previous years, with criminals and gangs and everything like that, getting access to these wealthy and successful players and athletes' families. At the moment, the Colombian police are offering 200 million pesos to anybody that provides information that leads to the safe release of Liss Diaz's father. And as of the time of this recording, only his mother has been found and rescued at this time. That is why Liss Diaz did not play this weekend. And hopefully this comes to a very speedy and peaceful and safe resolution for everybody involved, as it is a very scary situation. But all of Liverpool stands behind Liss Diaz in this very trying time. Following their 5-1 victory during the midweek game against Toulouse, Liverpool went into their current home game against Nottingham Forest, where they dominated again and won 3-0 with goals coming from all of our front three and Diogo Jota, Darwin Núñez and Mo Salah. And quite fittingly, following the incident with Liss Diaz's parents, the first goal came from the man who replaced him in this lineup, being Diogo Jota. And as a touching tribute and show of solidarity with the Colombian, Diogo Jota lifted his jersey in celebration following his goal, which to the minds and eyes of everybody in that Anfield Stadium and watching at home, it was a fantastic image to see. And again, Liverpool all stands behind Liss Diaz in this trying time. Other than that, the game itself was a dominating display from start to finish. Liverpool really didn't get out of second gear. It was a beautiful game to watch. No shots on target. Virgil van Dijk and Ibrahima Konate were a wall in that back line and gave Alisson Becker probably the easiest paycheck he's ever gotten in a Liverpool jersey. Darwin Núñez continues to impress, and while Mo Salah had a bit of an off game to start, he still nabbed a goal at the end. But our man of the match was Dominik Szoboszlai with 2 assists, a commanding performance in the midfield, along with nearly 60% of his duels being won, over 90% of his passes being completed. It was a fantastically dominant display from our number 8 again, who seems to be filling into that jersey very, very well, despite the expectations of that jersey. So that is our roundup of news for this week. We have our Andy Robertson injury, who's going to be out for 10 weeks, and we were looking at possibly replacing him with Alphonso Davies from Bayern Munich, who's only available for 40 million, which is a bargain in my opinion. We then also had our midweek game against Toulouse, where we went 5-1 up in a dominating display against our European compatriots. And then we also have our 3-0 victory against Nottingham Forest today is the time of recording this video, which again, another dominating display with our Dominik Szoboszlai being our man of the match, and Darwin Núñez impressing with a goal and an assist as well. And speaking of our man of the match, Dominik Szoboszlai thinks we're going to win everything this season, and I completely agree with him. We are in a shoe-in to win every major trophy that we are currently a part of this season. Carabao Cup, FA Cup, Europa League and Premier League. We're in a shout to win all of them, and we should be favourites and looking forward to some very good football coming forward. And lastly, Liss Diaz's mother and father were kidnapped over the past 48 hours. Thankfully, his mother has been found safe and sound. However, his father is still being kept captive, and the Colombian police authorities are looking for 200 million pesos and will give that to anybody that provides information that will lead to the safe return and release of Liss Diaz's father. Following the first goal that happened today, it was only fitting that it was the man who replaced him, Diogo Jota, who scored it, who held up Liss Diaz's jersey in a show of solidarity to show that all of Liverpool is behind him. That being said, this has been In Case You Missed It. This has been Game Week 10. Thank you guys so much for watching, and if you have any other video ideas that you want us to do, please drop them in the comments down below. If you've liked this video, please leave it a like. If you haven't already, like and subscribe. And if you have done that already, thank you very much, and make sure you have the bell notification on for all future videos and live streams. Thank you so much, guys, and have a lovely day.